This is Aldous Huxley, a man haunted by a vision of hell on earth. A searing social critic, Mr. Huxley, 27 years ago, wrote Brave New World, a novel that predicted that someday the entire world would live under a frightful dictatorship. Today, Mr. Huxley says that his fictional world of horror is probably just around the corner for all of us. We'll find out why in a moment.
In his paper on the viability of conspiratorial beliefs, David Robert Grimes tries to quantify the level of seriousness we should take conspiracy theories. Through a bunch of estimates and the use of Poisson statistics, Grimes was able to give us a model on which we can evaluate the validity of certain beliefs. These are failure curves for the NASA moon landing hoax, which, if were true, would have been exposed in 3.68 years, according to Grimes. The climate change hoax would have been exposed in 3.7, the vaccination conspiracy, 3.15, and the suppressed cancer cure, 3.17. The more time goes on, the less likely they are to be true. Some of these imply the participation of up to 700,000 conspirators. Failure here means at least one leak, which follows the conspiracy to be exposed.
Craziest shit ever!
You can't fucking admit they're fucking killing already born kids, so you're telling me it isn't real when they had a fucking vote in the goddamn fucking Senate!
That's a conspiracy theory!
I am ready to beat your
That's a
fucking ass.
conspiracy theory.
You think you're fucking tough, you're about to get it. Bullshit! They're killing already born babies! Stop fucking letting the fucking Senate voted to kill babies after they're fucking born!
This is Alex Jones. He's a very prominent figure on the internet, and in what I'm gonna call the conspiracy sphere. His edgy personality and bombastic claims are what he's mostly known for, and what his audience comes to expect of him. The character of Alex Jones sheds light on the state of the conspiracy movement on the internet. What starts as pseudo-journalism but a genuine desire to expose powerful wrongdoers quickly devolves to propaganda. Jones has used conspiracy as a tool to create his brand and also to convince his supporters to endorse presidential candidates, notably in 2012, 2016, and 2020. His website, Infowars.com, receives around 10 million monthly visits, making it exceed the reach of certain mainstream media outlets. Alex has, of course, rightfully been banned by most of the internet for spreading misinformation and inciting violence, occasionally denying school shootings. Ironically, by the same websites which algorithms encourage the spread of content such as his. But as we saw, conspiracy theories tend to collapse rather quickly, so we shouldn't feel threatened by them. There's a very low probability for the world to be run by a secret cabal of cannibalistic lizard people, or at least, not literally. Claims of conspiracies have been and will always be used as a tool. It's the cultural side of propaganda, as opposed to the more obvious political one, though they go hand in hand in their end goal, swaying the audience to your side. Conspiracy theories are thus not a new thing, and the material conditions for QAnon and Pizzagate have been laid out a long time ago.
This episode is about Freud's American nephew, Edward Bernays. Bernays is almost completely unknown today, but his influence on the 20th century was nearly as great as his uncle's. Because Bernays was the first person to take Freud's ideas about human beings and use them to manipulate the masses. He showed American corporations for the first time how they could make people want things they didn't need by linking mass-produced goods to their unconscious desires.
Doom scrolling is a term referring to the tendency of many people that find themselves continuously reading news that sadden, anger, or frustrate them, consuming endless negative information at the detriment of one's mental health. When we're talking about the internet, we basically mean 5 or 6 websites that monopolize our information, our entertainment, making them de facto oligopolies within a legal system that prioritizes corporate business models. A business model that prioritizes profit over truth, which has only been solidified in society by the constant domination of the advertising industry over almost every
We're in the
aspect
composing room.
of
This
the
is where
modern
the
man's
pages
life.
are composed. This is the typographical area.
What's the ratio of news to advertising?
60% ads. This might seem big, but it is average, in fact, below average. Our 60% might include, on some days, maybe 20 pages of classified advertising all to itself, where the rest of the newspapers weighted much heavier news to advertising. But the paper in its entirety, every day, large or small, is 60 ads, 40 news.
Attack the advertising agency.
Well, no, I think that advertisement plays a very necessary role, but the danger, it seems to me, in a democracy is this. I mean, what does a democracy depend on? A democracy depends on the individual voter making an intelligent and rational choice for what he regards as his enlightened self-interest in any given circumstance. But what these people are doing, I mean, what both for their particular purposes, for selling goods, and the dictatorial propagandists are doing, is to try to bypass the rational side of man and to appeal directly to these unconscious forces below the surface, so that you are in a way making nonsense of the whole democratic procedure, which is based on conscious choice on rational grounds.
Alright, so basically society sucks and nobody likes it. But what we have to understand here is that nobody's getting brainwashed to be unsatisfied. People are unsatisfied, and that makes it easier for them to get brainwashed. As Mr. Huxley just told us here, democracy only functions when we are able to make rational decisions based on our own self or group interest. Yet, not only do we choose convenience over independence, but that very choice barely belongs to us. Somehow we're given this idea that every man is an island, that we live independently of our environment, that our environment lives independently of us. We're isolated from each other, from our homes, workplaces, public spaces. Each of us lives in a completely different reality, foreign from each other. It feels like the only way we can interact with our surroundings is through dishonesty and exploitation. But not because it is in our nature, as we have been told, but because we live under systems that alienate us and manufacture our consent. Slovenian philosopher Slavoj Žižek says that we feel free because we lack the very language to articulate our unfreedom. Our lives and societies are so complex that each of us basically watches his own reality through some sort of screen. And whichever information we are fed, whichever hero or enemy we are given is the only truth, whatever that means nowadays. We build delusions of passivity within our own lives. Isolation breeds hopelessness, which in turn makes us revel in believing in
Putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.